Bana, mambo vipi mpenzi mtazamaji wa Media One International? Hapa ndo unapokea exclusive interview stories na updates za mastaa pindi tu zinapochipuka. Ili uwe mtu wetu wa kwanza kupokea story hizi, hakikisha kwamba umebonyeza kitufe cha usajili almaarufu the subscribe button na ukabonyeza alama ya kengele iliyoko kwenye screen yako. Utakuwa umenipa support ya nguvu sana. Anyways, katika pita zetu leo tumejipata mitaa ya 001. Of course, wengi wamefahamu mgeni wetu wa leo ni mgeni ambaye mnamfahamu sana kwa masuala ya jikoni, masuala ya mapishi. Nimeona nimtafute exclusive tupige naye story alafu tujue inakuaje. Manake tunajua ameweza kuvunja record kadhaa na amejipanga kuvunja record zingine 2 mwaka huu. Anyways, atakuwa anajiintroduce alafu tutakuwa tunapiga story naye, au sio? Mambo vipi?
Poa sana, nashukuru.
Asante sana. Leo imebidi tukuje 001 tukutafute.
Nakaribishwa sana.
Asante sana. Ungependa tu jiintroduce alafu utajua inakuaje.
Okay, kwa jina naitwa Maliha Muhammad and I'm a chef. Mimi pia hufundisha wanawake kupika, haswa wale ambao wanakuja kupika kwangu, kama ni wajua ni brides to be, newlyweds, wajua wataki mother-in-law ama sister-in-law, hawajui kupika. And also pia I'm a food tour guide in Mombasa. Tourists, they come from America, from Canada, then I take them around Mombasa, showcasing our culture, our traditions, and also our food as well. Yeah. So those are things I do. And also mentoring. I do mentor youth in high schools and guide them and educate them about what's happening in the real world. Yeah.
Amazing sana Chef Mali. Kwa wengi ambao wanakufahamu sana, uliwahi jaribu kuvunja record ya upishi mwaka wa 2019.
Yes.
Na fahamu ya kwamba before ama after ulivunja record hiyo ilitokea kwamba kuna mwingine pia kutokea nchi ya India aliweza kuvunja record hiyo December.
Yes.
Ilikuwaje?
Unajua nilikuwa nafanya kazi na NGO company in Kibokoni. So kule kufanya kazi na wao nikajiona like lazima kuna zaidi yangu mimi kuliko kuingia jikoni kupika kupakua alafu kuondoka. There's something more to me than just doing this job, because I had that feeling in my heart. So when I was doing on my lunch break nikaingia kwenye YouTube yani kuangalia ma recipes, nikakutana na post ya mtu ambaye amevunja rekodi akupika masaa 68 mfululizo. Na mimi hapa nikasema hiki kitu naweza kufanya. So I went to the website again, saw record, and I applied again. I applied for the record and wrote 75 hours for 2019 in August. And when I did it, I was so happy because you know what? It was like a personal achievement for myself. Because now kila mtu ananiangalia, okay, wewe ni mpishi, lakini unajua wapishi wa Mombasa, they don't get that value, they don't get appreciated so much. So now wengine wanakufa na talent yao pia. Unapata mtu anajua kweli kupika, lakini hafundishi mtu wa nje, labda ana shy from the camera, ama watu wake wamemkataza kutoka nje, sasa anakaa ndani kwa ndani bila kuonesha watu ujuzi wake. So when I was there to stand up and tell them, you know what, we also have women dream, we have our dreams. Kazi yetu si kukaa tu jikoni na kufungiwa. We can actually do something more than just being a housewife or just being somebody who knows how to cook. We can actually get paid for that. Sasa mtu ulivyoona namna vile sasa watu kaza wanafungua ma bakeries yao inside their own homes. People are doing marvelous and phenomenal things out there. And then I did my Guinness World Record in 2019 in August. In September, an Indian chef did hers and she cooked for 87 hours. So we were 2 of us in the same year, 2019. The one in Kenya is doing 75, now India doing 87. But she got verified fast because she sent her evidence quickly. I did not send my evidence quickly. I sent it late in December. Sasa ukiangalia with that time span, of course, it was like sasa itakuwaje, will you get verified because India tayari ashachukua ile title. So to me it was like lack of funds ya kwenda kuipeleka ile kitu. And Guinness World Record marathon, for every attempt it is not cheap. There's so much things to do and so much money is going to be used as well. Sasa ukiangalia Guinness World Record wenyewe hawatakulipa wewe, it's a put off for so many people. If they're going to pay people for breaking records, they'll have so many applications every single month. But now ukiangalia hawalipi, unaona. And when I sent my evidence late, Corona came 2020. So they take 3 months for them to actually accept first your application. and also to verify you. They take 3 whole months. But when Corona came, then everybody has shut down their businesses, wakafunga kila kitu. Now there's no communication. The whole world has gone into a standstill.
Yeah.
So that is why.
Na pengine hiyo process ya kuapply na kuwa verified na Guinness of Records, nini huwa wanaangalia exactly kwenye hizo records zao?
When you apply for any record, they will usually want to see people who are doing rare and unique stuff, not just doing anything that you want. They will ask you questions of your why. Why are you doing it? Is it because of fame? Is it because of money? Or you have a cause? Ushaona? So they will ask you about your why, you know. And then when they're reviewing your application, which you have sent to them, photographic evidence and videographic evidence, they will review, like, in small, because if you're going to cook for 75 hours, that's 75 hours of video footage. So they have 3 months to sit down and review it from the start to the finish. Hiyo yote lazima wakae, na si mchezo. Wewe mwenyewe ukikula today Netflix 2 hours movie tayari ushaanza kuchoka.
Yeah.
Imagine 75 hours video footage. Yeah.
So like, who normally shoots the video for you maybe probably, and how does it take? Cause na imagine huwa wanasema kwamba unafaa kuituma without any cuts.
Yes.
So pengine maybe umeshoot na kamera ikazima, ama umeshoot na jambo likatokea, nini sasa ina maybe wanaangalia apart from maybe hizo cut of course na vitu zingine?
Subutu kamera izimike. My videographer, photographer, they all know they need to have backup, and that backup needs backup. And if we are in a place where we are using power, we need to have a generator. So we are not going to stop. We have to continuously do the video footages, and the video footages can be compressed so that they can know when I'm cooking, I'm not doing in my normal, so it's going to be fast paced, maybe a 2 minutes fast paced, namna vile. Utaona kama Dennis Ombachi done. So that effects itakuweko for them to sit down and say, okay, now we are seeing Maliha doing for 4 hours. Hawezi kukaa wakaniona nimeosha mkono na koroga. So it's going to be like, this tedious.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like 2 minutes footage, but for 4 hours. That's an example. That's what we are going to do for them.
Amazing sana, na hongera sana pia kwa kazi ambayo unafanya. Umesema kwamba unafunza watu kupika pia.
Yes.
Na unafunza, pengine hizo classes unazifanyia wapi, na maybe mtu akitaka umfunze kupika nini anahitaji?
I do my cooking classes in my own home-based cooking classes, because before I was doing it in Kibokoni. As I said, when Corona hit, everybody was removed from their own job. I lost also my job of 5 years at the same place. Now I'm doing it at my home. It's like Nanza from ground, going up. Rome was not built in one day.
Kweli.
So now pole pole, but my dream is to open up an academy, just like in France, Le Rodin Bleu Academy, where anybody can come in and study. We're talking an E or a D plus in your KCSE. As long as you have that passion, as long as you have the resilience, utakuja in my academy na nikufundishe. Of course I will test you and see what you want. Are you becoming, umelazimishwa na mamako, umelazimishwa na watu wako kuja kupika. Kuna wengine hawataki kupika lakini wamelazimishwa.
Kweli.
So there's no need for you to waste your time and energy while you don't have that love for the cooking. Yeah.
Kweli. Na umezungumzia kuhusu rekodi yako ya 2019 ambayo ulifanya na ikaweza kuvunjwa na mtu mwingine.
Yes.
Na yake ikakuwa recognized, yako ikakuwa recognized kama attempted to.
Yes, successfully attempted.
Yes. Na pengine ili kufanya ufeel vipi baada ya kuona mwenzako kwamba amebreak record ambayo wewe ulikuwa umeiplania na kwamba ulikuwa umejipanga kabisa kuivunja?
Of course I was very sad. I felt so sad. I was so heartbroken. I was depressed even at the same time. Because it has never landed in Africa. In 2019, this record was jumping from America to India to Australia, but never in Africa. So I was the first female Africa to successfully attempt to break it, although I was not verified, but I did finish it from start to finish. Those are 75 hours. And when everybody knew, okay, Maliha amefanya for 75 hours, and the record to break was 68 hours of USA. Of course, India tasema hatuwezi kufanya for 70 hours because she's already done 75. We are going to push more. So they did theirs with 87. Even if they knew that I might be verified, or if I not be verified, we are still not going to do for 75 hours. Wao wakafanya for 87 hours. Because no matter what, Maliha name was already in India as well, and the Kenyan chef amefanya for 75 hours. So for them to take a risk and do for 72 hours, they could not take that risk.
Yeah.
Lazima wafanye for more than 75 hours. Yeah.
Na pia kwa kusema kwamba kitu ambacho maybe kilikupush kusema kwamba mwaka huu lazima nitavunja rekodi mbili. Kwa wale ambao wafahamu wanaitazama video hii, amesema kwamba atavunja rekodi mbili mwaka huu. Moja itakuwa ni August na nyingine itakuwa ni November kama sikosei. Yeah. Na maybe umejipanga vipi na maybe umejiamiki vipi kuhusiana na siku ambazo umezitenga rasmi kwa ajili ya mapishi siku hii?
You see, in 2019, once I did the Guinness World Record, 2020 came, Corona came. People were like laughing at me, mocking, insulting me, sending me DMs. Oh, we Maliha umefanya Guinness World Record, but still you're broke. You're famous, but you're broke. Sasa mtu anakucheka na kukejeli pia, aliniumiza. The same time, I lost two of my uncles, two of my aunties. So it was inhuman. I went away from social media. Now nobody was knowing me, who I am. I was just so in a bad position. Then my daughter last year akaniambia, like, Mom, do you remember when you told me that my own mom passed away? So she died because she was, of course, for medical reason, but she died with her dream. My mom's dream was to become an air hostess, but because of tradition and culture and religion, she could not become an air hostess. Now she reminded me, like, Bibi alifariki with her dream. Do you wanna die not knowing that you did not push it through? You've taught us so much, so don't give up. Then I'm like, she's right. I tell my daughters not to give up on their dreams, but why am I giving up on my dreams? So in December 2022, I went to Guinness World Record account of mine and I applied. But then I'm telling myself, I'm not going to do one record. I will apply for two records. So the first record in August is under the title The Longest Home Kitchen Cooking Marathon. So the marathon will be done in a home kitchen, in an environment that everybody is familiar with. So that's the home kitchen. The record to beat, the time record to beat is 68. Then I'm telling myself, I am reliving 2019. But this time I'm not going to do it for 75 hours because it's the norm. I will put it another record hour time to beat. Then in November, I'm going to take away the record that was meant to be mine because India took it and now Nigeria chef Hilda'S took it. And I was so happy because now this African lady from Nigeria, because she's an African and I'm an African, and it's a win for everybody. And I was so happy. People were like, Kishinda, utasikia vibaya. I'm like, no, not be happy because my ultimate goal was to bring that title to Africa. And if it is a win for Nigeria, it's a win for Africa nzima. There is no hate. Sisi today wapishi tunajuana kwa vilemba vyetu. And we always support each other and we like each other. Na tukienda kwenye ma DMs, we encourage each other. So I'm happy imekuja in Africa. Ushaona? But for me, I'm going to bring it also to Kenya as well. And that is my thing because you know what? We are marathoners and we are champions in what we do. And it's in our DNA. So I'm going to prove it to everybody that you know what? Marathoners are for running and we have marathoners also for cooking.
Kweli kabisa. Na tukizungumzia pia issue ambayo imetokea juzi kati, tumeona kwamba wa Nigeria wametokea na kusema kwamba unajaribu kuiga kitu ambacho Hilda alifanya, na sijui kama umeona comment hizo na ukazichukulia vipi?
Kuna zingine wamenielezea, kuna zingine nimeziona personally in my DMs, wengine wamenitukana, wakamtukana also my late mom who has passed away. So it was like, why are they making it so personal? You know, records are meant to be broken.
True.
No matter which country, which continent, that's the beauty of Guinness World Record. Records are meant to be broken. I did mine in 2019 in August, not knowing there is another chef who's going to do it in September. Guinness World Record hakumwambia, hey, wait, stop.
Yeah.
Let this Kenya first shine,
Yeah.
and then you can do it in 2020 during the pandemic. It does not go like that. They accept your application because now they review your social media pages. Wanaangalia kila kitu. They have agents all over, but they will not tell you, hey yo, we are looking at you through a magnifying glass. Hawakwambii, but you will sense that people are wanakufuatilizia polepole. You will just know it. So now ukiangalia Nigerians wanakuja wananikashifu wananitukana, like you know what, it's okay. I will not heed to any naysayers. Nitawaacha tu vile waseme, because now I will not react, but I will respond to them in a way that shows my character kwamba I'm not this type of a person. I'm not a drama queen. Na sipendi vita. So I'm a very peaceful person and very social. And there are Nigerians who are like, okay, tumuone atamjibu atatukana na yeye, which I don't do. Now they're like, oh, Chef Maliha will also support you as well. Just away from Nigeria. Yeah, so like you know what, it's okay, it's all good. We will smash the record no matter what.
Kabisa. Na pia tumeona ushaanza matayarishi kwa ajili ya kuvunja rekodi hiyo, na jana pia tumeona kwamba uliweza kuingia jikoni na ukapika kwa muda wa masaa 55. Na pia tumeona kwamba kuna baadhi ya watu ambao walikuja kukusupport, miongoni mwao alikuwa Eric Mondi, Digda kabisa. Na pengine ilikuwaje hiyo moment ya kwamba uliwaona pale, na maybe hiyo muda ambao ulikuwa unapika kwa hizo masaa 55 ilikuwaje?
It was really wonderful. You know, for me to do the trial training is a must because I have a new team, and we have a sous chef, Chef Yusuf, Chef Infarium, and we have like my brand manager Faith, operations manager Rihanna. There are so many people who are there that now they're like my second family. So I have to be able to make sure that I can understand them, they can understand me, the coordination is there, teamwork is there. If there's any shortcomings, any challenges, if there's any small wins, we will acknowledge it. Because now what we are doing is not small, it's not local, it is worldwide. So all this lazima tuiangalie how we can be able to communicate with each other. If there's any judgment, if we will deal with it there and then. And then I got encouragement and support and love from Eric Omondi. By the way, Eric Omondi came when I was on my rest break. I just came from the shower and I said, surprise, surprise. I'm like, haya, nani amekuja? Nani amekuja? Sitaki kutoka chooni, niko ndani zaidi. Sasa nitatoka vipi sasa? Na unajua nyumba za siku hizi, choo na sitting room is just next to each other. How will I escape now? I had no choice. When I opened the bathroom door, Eric Omondi amekuwa pale just 5 steps away from me. I'm like, ay, 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 ay. But I was in in my sob, and it was like, wow. Eric Omondi amekuja, sisi tunamjua from Hawaiioni.
Yes.
And now he's now inside my room, inside my home. I was so happy. I was really ecstatic. And also we have Digida, and she's a very phenomenal lady. She's really kind, and Mombasa nzima wanamjua, and she loves to support people because she's like, sisi lazima tuwasaidia wanawake wenzetu, and she advocates so much in people doing things, and ordinary people doing extraordinary stuff. And for her to come at night, she left her home, she left her comfort, and she left her family just to come and show me that, you know what, Maliha, tuko na wewe from here till the end until we see you win. That really encourages you. And also we had Tamara, she's an influencer in Mombasa as well. I was so happy, like, Tamara amekuja pia. So with that, I was really, really excited and happy because now I know not only my daughters are depending on me, my family is depending on me, my community is depending on me. Now women in Kenya are depending on me, and the whole world is just looking at me and saying, okay, practice what you preach. Now it's time for you to tell us who the real Maliha Islam is. Yeah.
Kweli kabisa. Na pia tukizungumzia swala la maybe brands ambazo kunazo zikatokea maybe zikasema kwamba hiyo siku ikifika tutakuwa na wewe, ama pengine support kutoka kwa government yetu ya Kenya, maybe kunaye ashasema kwamba siku ikifika hakikisha kwamba unaniambia ama tutakuwa na wewe.
I would like to say that when I posted that I'm going to do the world record, 2 world records, the one who came to the first one was Seagas Limited. Because now wewe ukiongea with so much conviction and confidence, na mwingine akakusikiza akakuamini, aje akusemea, unajua Maliha, we will support you from now till the end. I fell into tears because I'm like, okay, hakuna mwingine amesimama. Na mi, it's in the news, it's in the newspapers, I'm looking for sponsors, now serious amejitolea kwamba tutakaa na wewe, tutasimama na wewe. It really touched my heart. And now I have people they're like, okay, tutakuwa na wewe mpaka tamati, so let's do it. Na wengine pia they know, maybe they want to see if 45 hours nilifanya successfully managed it.
Yeah.
55 hours successfully managed it. So I'm waiting before August, because now July iko karibu, yeah. So before August, I'm waiting for phone calls. I'm waiting for my emails to be responded, because I've sent so many emails.
Yeah.
So mlango 10 kama mlango 9 zikifungwa, maybe one door will be open.
Of course.
But my official sponsor is Hilda'S. Yule alisimama hata kabla sijawatumia email or even given them a call. They approached me first. And I'm very loyal person. I'm a very loyal. Mtu akikuja kwangu huwa niko na yeye from start to finish. Yes.
Amazing sana. Tunakutakia kila laheri. Of course tutakuwa hapo kukusupport, na pengine record ambayo unavunja August na November samani, utakuwa unaifanyia jijini Mombasa au jijini Nairobi, ama hiyo bado hujaamua?
Watu Mombasa wamepiga nduru, lakini watu wa Nairobi nduru yao ilisikika kila mahali, kwa sababu 2019 nilifanya Mombasa, and 2018 I did like a trial training nilifanya Mombasa pia. So this time they're telling me, Maliha, no, unaenda ifanyia Nairobi 2023. And now I'm like, okay, the support is so big.
Yeah.
I don't want to let them down. So come August 11th, I will be in Nairobi, and inshallah in December 15th, I will be in Nairobi. Because now we need to shout, and we will shout loud. And I know I have their support and their encouragement and their love.
Amazing sana. Maybe utazungumza na mashabiki wako, of course uwaambia kwamba umejipanga vipi pia, na maybe waje wakusupport na wakufollow kwenye mitandao yako ya kijamii. Of course utawaambia handles zako pia.
Yes. I want to say a big thank you to all my friends out there, to all those who have supported me. I should not even forget to mention Steve, a simple boy, who gave me a shout out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and I love you so much. And also, only lead boy, he came to Mombasa to surprise me. That was a surprise I will never forget in my life. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it, and I love you so much. And yeah, for those who believe in me and believe in my journey of Guinness World Record, I should also not forget the online media in Mombasa and Nairobi. Big up, you guys. I really appreciate it. Big love. And what you're going to expect from me, it's huge, it's big, and I cannot tell you about it because I want to leave you in suspense, in mystery, and that's what we are going to do. Give also the Nigerians, the Indians, that suspense they are going to have. It's going to shock them, and that's what we are going to say. And I will end this by a hashtag Nabado. My social media handles from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Chef Maliha Muhammad Official. Those are my handles. Thank you so much.
Amazing sana. Tumekuwa tukipiga story na Chef Maliha. Hakikisha kwamba unamshow love, unamshow support. Yeyote ambaye kuna brand ambaye angeweza kuwork na yeye, hakikisha kwamba unaingia kwenye DM yake na useme kwamba umetumwa na kaka boy flani amazing. Of course, wanangu wa nguvu, tufike pale tumsupport, tumshow love, na itakuwa amazing sana kuleta record hiyo nchini Kenya, so Afrika kwa mara nyingine tena. Anyways, behind the camera ametulia mwanangu wa nguvu, mwanangu ambavyo inamuita J alongside of course mwanangu wa nguvu Frank the director. Anyways guys, mimi naitwa kaka boy flani amazing. Siku zote natia bidii kuhakikisha kwamba anakuletea stories tofauti za burudani, na hakikisha kwamba umebonyeza alama nyekundu iliyoko kwenye screen yako na alama ya kengele ili uwe mtu wetu wa kwanza kupokea story hizi. Utakuwa umenipa support ya nguvu. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next